just waiting on you guys to come in. Because I ain't going to be on here long. Probably going to be on here for about 10 minutes. And, I normally don't do shit like this. I'm at work. And I really wanted to talk about this. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm just going to wait till I go on my 15-minute break to discuss it real quick. So that's why I'm here. And I'm going to give y'all some time to get on up in here, to be honest. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of time or whatever. Hold on, y'all. I see y'all coming in. As y'all come in, please like up the video. Please like up the video, child. Like up the video as you come in, because it's like 28 people in here. And it's like 13 likes. So try to like up the video. Like I said, when you like up the videos and stuff like that, it keeps us in the algorithm. That's why we always want you guys to like them, like up the video, so you guys can actually see the videos when they come out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we always want you guys to like the video. So, it ain't us big and for likes. We just want to stay in the algorithm. That's all it is. So, like I said, as you come in, make sure y'all liking the video. But, yeah, so I'm not on StreamYard. I'm straight from YouTube, straight up from YouTube. I'm at work or whatever. And, yeah, like I said, I do lives at work, but I don't really work at work. You know what I'm saying? So earlier today, when I first got to work, I was sent a DM from one of my Team Scotty representatives that Tracy Braxton had passed on. And I got another DM and another DM and another DM. I constantly got DMs all across the board. My friends were sending me DMs. Everybody was sending me DMs about this, right? And it was unbelievable to me. Like, I couldn't believe it. And I'm still very much so in disbelief that this has happened. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's very numb. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really get affected by celebrity deaths like that. But it's just something about Tracy's passing on that got me feeling away. If you get my drift. It got me feeling some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Because out of all of the Braxtons, Tracy was my top tier. Like, everybody loves Tony. Everybody loves Tamar. But me, I fucks with Tracy. Like, Tracy was always my number one favorite Braxton sister. Back when I was watching the Braxton Family Values, like, heavy, Tracy was always my favorite one. Like, I related to her so much. I related to Tracy so much because I know how it feels to feel like you're a black sheep in your family. I know exactly how that feels in your immediate family. I know how that feels to feel like a black sheep. I know how it feels to be the underdog. I know how it feels when you're trying so hard to do something and you know what I'm saying, trying so hard to do something, trying to make something of yourself, and you feel like you don't have it in you to do it. And when you feel like you've been torn down and people just don't understand you, people don't want to understand you, it's just, I understand her. I felt her. I used to feel her when people used to judge her because she was still upset about everything that went down with the record deal back in the 90s. I understood that pain. I understood how it felt to be left behind. I understood how it felt to be here but not really be here. I understood how it felt to feel invisible when it comes down to your family. I understood how she felt. She was relatable. One of the most relatable, one of the most realest people on reality TV, in my opinion. I understood her. I felt her. People used to dog Tracy out. Like when the Braxton family values would be on, people would always say she need to get over it. She crazy. She this, she that. It ain't about her being crazy, bro. It wasn't about her being crazy at all. She was just someone with human ass emotions, and she wasn't afraid to say that. I know how she felt. I knew how she felt. Not only was she relatable, not only we could feel her, but she was funny as hell. Like she was just like that favorite. It's just like she was like an auntie or something like that auntie that keep it all the way 100 and keep it real. You know what I'm saying? She was like that to me. That's how I looked at her, like one of those aunties. Like if Tracy was, like if I was related to the Braxtons, Tracy would probably be my favorite auntie. Straight up, she would probably be my favorite one out of all of them. She would be my favorite auntie. Straight up, period. Like I said, she was my favorite one. And it's heartbreaking to know that she passed away from cancer. I never even knew that Tracy was sick. I never even knew that she was sick. I didn't even know she was sick. And cancer is a motherfucker. That's the best way to put it. It's something else. It drains you. It takes all the life up out of you. You never come back the same. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. It's a lot. Cancer is a whole lot. And it's just, that was a lot. Like, to hear that, like, when I got to work this morning and I heard about that, it's just crazy to me. Like, it's just sad. And then, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit up here and be on my high horse. When I found out that she passed on, the first person I thought about was Tamar. The first person. That was the first person I thought about because I know how tumultuous their relationship was, and I know how Tamar used to make her feel. But we're not gonna make this about Tamar at all because it ain't got nothing to do with her. But she was the first person I thought about because they were the ones with the worst relationship. Not only did I think about Tamar, the second person I thought about was Tawanda, and the third person I thought about was Tony. Even Miss E. Because I felt like Tracy was shunned by them in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I felt like she was shunned by them. I felt like they didn't understand her, and I feel like they never tried to understand her. And I relate to that. I relate to that. I relate to being misunderstood. I relate to people not wanting to try to understand the type of person I am. Like, I understand that. That's why I related to her the most. Out of all of them, my father's kids, I feel like I'm the most misunderstood. The most misunderstood. Yeah, she was closer to her brother and her dad. She was. Now that I do know, she was closer to them. It made sense for her to be closer to them. So, and like somebody in my chat said, 50 years old is young. It's young. 50 is not old. Now, if you say 70, okay, I can understand it. But 50 is not old. That's not old at all. That's not old. That's not old. You're right, Marilyn Smith. It is. it is very important to settle your differences with people. But you know, it is. You know, there's there's people in my life that I haven't settled any differences with, and sometimes I wonder, and I got a chill coming down my body. Sometimes I wonder if how would I feel if something happened to them and I didn't make it right, or I was too stubborn to fix it. You know what I'm saying? You always got to make, you know, if it's important, sometimes it's best that you make things right with the people that you love the most. You know what I'm saying? I fought some tears off just then, y'all. Y'all know I don't do that crying shit on camera. But you know, I pray for her sisters. No matter what they went through together, no matter how they, you know, whatever issues they may have had, you know what I'm saying? I know they're gonna miss her. I know they're hurting right now. The kids, like the nieces and the nephews, I'm pretty sure she was loved by them all. Her husband, her grandchild, you know, all that. It's sad. Like somebody said, reality TV took a blow today. Most definitely did. That's what I can say. And you know, I wasn't gonna wait till I got home from work to talk about this. I had to go ahead and talk about it now while I was at work. And I'm sitting here on a 15-minute break. So it's one thing to lose a parent, but I always feel I don't know if anybody agrees with it, but I know that losing a parent is scary, but I feel like losing a sibling is even more scary. I think it's even worse. Losing a sibling, I think it's even worse. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, and I don't know. It's just me. That's how I think. I don't know. But because I never want to lose none of my siblings. No, even the ones that I don't talk to like that, or you know, all that. I feel like losing a sibling is even worse than losing a parent. Cause like someone said in the chat, you expect your siblings to grow with you. Like you grew with your siblings and you expect them to keep it moving, keep it growing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I feel like it's like losing a part of you. I know if I ever lost a sibling, God forbid, that's how I would feel. I feel incomplete as hell if I lost one of my siblings. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine how Tony and Trina and Tawanda and Tamar and Mikey are all feeling right now. I can only imagine how they're feeling. And losing a child is even harder. That's the worst thing too. You don't want to lose a parent, you don't want to lose a sibling, and you don't want to lose a child. You don't want to bury your child. You're not supposed to bury your child. You're not really supposed to outlive your child, but it happens. So I'm just gonna say this and I'm gonna be out. Cause I didn't even name this yes for the mess, cause this ain't no mess. Just like the Royce thing wasn't no mess. It was heavy, just like this is. So I just had to come on up in here and give you guys this video real quick. It's a live, but I had to give y'all this live real quick and talk about this while I'm sitting up here on my 15-minute break. And just had to talk about it for a minute because I didn't want to wait till I got home to talk about this. I want to get it out right now. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts because I love me some Tracy now. Tracy was my favorite. Not to mention she got the same name as my mama, so that made me love her even more. But, you know, I just... Rest in peace to Tracy. We love you. We're going to miss you. We're going to miss your antics on TV. I'm pretty sure once I get off of here, I'm going to go and watch a bunch of Tracy clips on YouTube and stuff like that. And gonna remember your wittiness and everything about you. I love Tracy. Tracy is like the voice of all of us underdogs, all of us black sheeps. She is that voice for us. And I love me some Tracy, period. Even when I wasn't reviewing the show no more, I was still rooting for Tracy. Straight up rooting for her. I love Tracy. But y'all, with that being said, it's been your boy Scotty. Be sure, if you're watching a replay, be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Click the notification bell so you can be notified when the video comes. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram. It'll be on my homepage. And that's about it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Be sure to tune in to Boys Night Out because it will be our getaway vlog tonight. So be sure to tune in at 8, 7 Central. And if there's anything else I need to talk about today, I'll talk about it. And happy birthday to Sakina. Be sure to send my girl some birthday love. I think it's her 30th or her 29th or her 30th birthday. So make sure you guys go over to Sakina and show her some birthday love. Show her a whole lot of love. Show Sakina some love. Even though this is a sad ass day, for those of us that love Tracy Braxton, this is also a good day because this is the day that God gave us Sakina. I love me some Sakina. I love our growing relationship. Love Sakina. So, yeah, happy birthday to Sakina. Also, happy birthday to Terrence, whose birthday was yesterday. And y'all, with that being said, y'all, I am out of here. Until my next one, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.